Hola! Welcome to Barcelona, where the fight for the America's Cup has reached boiling point. 2 days ago, Ineos Britannia turned the competition on its head and broke the defenders' momentum with 2 solid wins. Emirates Team New Zealand still holds advantage, but momentum is everything, and the British are emphatic the comeback is on. Today is going to be a day of delight or despair for either team. The math is simple. There's only 3 scoreboard outcomes: 4-all, 5-3 or 6-2. Someone's grip on the old mug is about to tighten. The day starts with Ineos Britannia entering on port. Emirates Team New Zealand has starboard.
Okay, just high out of this.
Coffee. Peeling.
Super light, yeah. Peeling. Let's keep the speed on.
Boys. Just safe on the
Staying
button.
Staying high here when we
Okay, we're still full.
British happy there just to leave them, head back, just light in the start box, 9-10 knots of wind.
Try and gas you. I think you try to pace up.
Initial right.
Numbers dropping here, Pete, on the start.
Yeah, we're going to get a good pulse here in a second.
coming away here now.
We'll make it 20.
TTK, time to kill. Looks like the Kiwis are late.
One goes straight off the line to start with. Push, guys. Big push.
7, killing 6. So high. 4, killing 3.
Very flat, Swiss.
Killing 2,
Up,
killing 1. Away. Killing half, all the way. All the way, go.
All the way in. Really nice off the line there.
Race 7 and the match is definitely a go.
They're still closing gauge.
Holding for now until that pressure on the bow.
Just getting their nose out. 10 metres back from the line, doing 40 knots. Over speed on that line. It's so useful.
Nice wave here, Pete.
Just a couple of knots more boat speed by Ineos Britannia, but big right-hand shift at the moment, so you can see how far up the boundary both boats are getting. Emirates Team New Zealand possibly getting the best side of that fan of pressure coming down.
BMG's here, right bottom edge of puff, we're good. We'll hit if they come, okay?
Understood, Pete, we're doing really well.
We can actually see the dark water.
Still a high mode on
Nathan
that.
Outridge is talking about. Kiwis have a lovely puff here.
Just normal, they will tackle us. 1, game board. Just normal, guys.
Really nice spot, bro.
Emirates Team New Zealand just landing right on Ineos Britannia's face there. British will have to tack out of here to clear their air.
Don't mind.
They've gone back. PMG's now. Oh, maybe to carry on a little bit here, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Look right.
Pace up a little. Happy any time if you want to do it, guys.
A lot more chat on Emirates Team New Zealand from Nathan Outridge today.
Let's wait here.
Really keeping the comms strong between him and Pete.
Yes,
agreed.
Good pressure.
Leave turn early job.
Sorry, I got white light there.
Really puffy offshore conditions,
Looks light, eh?
suiting those that love sailing in lake and offshore breezes. It's all about joining the dots.
They've got a long way over lay at the moment. How are they looking at their blades on shift?
They just tagged.
Race 7 is turning into a real battle, and we're only at the top gate for the first time.
3.
But the defender leads.
There we go. Yes.
In comes Ineos Britannia. Gains upwind. We know they are quick downwind.
Massive wind shifts on both boats. Emirates Team New Zealand just slingshot into a jibe to get straight back into that right-hand shift. And you see both boats getting absolutely carted down the course at the moment. British 3 or 4 knot boat speed advantage at the moment.
That's obviously a huge right favoured, but the right boundary's a little soft, so sort of play in the middle of the course up through here. Yep.
The voice of Blair Took. It's interesting on this boat, isn't it, that they really involve the trimmers in the strategical decision making.
If we lift, we might have to jump, okay?
Yeah,
we trust each other.
Pretty easy either way.
I'm lifting and going soft, jibing here.
Pete and Blair on opposite sides of the boat, sailed together for decades.
Both teams are in top gear coming to the bottom gate for the first time. They will complete 2 legs of 6 in race 7 of the match. This is getting a little spicy with the way the wind is playing out today.
Boys, get her up on the wind when you can. So that's 300.
Smiles around in Kiwi corner. Ineos Britannia takes the right-hand mark, as you said. Head upwind for leg number 3.
Nice. A bit flat, it's definitely nice breeze on the left leg. So.
Yeah, it's better now. There was just a real light patch if we went straight on board. They're doing well underneath us at the moment, but
There's a nice line here on the port there. All good.
all good here, okay?
It's a tough day when you can only see 180 degrees. So important to have that trust and communication between both sides.
And transitioning 3, 2, 1.
A beautiful tack on board. Emirates Team New Zealand, they'll be looking for a right turn.
Half of race 7 is about to be completed, and Emirates Team New Zealand have a healthy lead on the official Challenger of Record. And they'll be pretty happy about that in Kiwi Corner.
Nice.
It's the one.
It's nice still here,
Another
Pencil.
10. Okay, let's go here.
And bottom.
Jibing right in the meat of that puff. It's exactly what you want to do. Just get the wind up and the slingshot straight out of that jibe, straight down the course.
Ineos Britannia halfway through the race now.
Hey, Joe, to match. 20.
This is the race committee. We are moving the windward gate, shifting the course axis to 305.
Left shift, the right mark's quite favoured, but I think average phase has it okay.
Yeah, is it going to go back before the bottom, or do you want me to go the whole way?
I think you ought to go the whole way. Happy now?
Put down.
Little wide.
That's just soft, just what I was worried about more than anything. Yeah, I'm happy left turn here, guys.
Thinking 1 in the slot, or?
Yeah, I think so.
Entering the bottom gate.
Yep.
Emirates Team New Zealand will complete 4 legs of 6.
Here it comes.
They'll take that right mark, as you said, head upwind for the final time in race 7.
Nice breeze all the way.
And transfer.
Yep. Nice wavy for it.
Big depowering of the sail package as they exit that bottom mark.
Kids loving it. Kids loving it. Fans loving it in Barcelona on race day 5.
How's it look that way?
Why wouldn't you? This is one heck of a race. Ineos Britannia now powering into the
Working up here. 2,
bottom gate.
1, all the way.
They take the left-hand mark, as you would have seen it, would be right to them, and
Hit it. 2, 1. It's
the
course.
chase continues.
Okay, my trap. Doors. Probably a little bit of windward.
Both teams
Down onto us.
having a short shift through their gearboxes, going from 3rd to 6th, then to 10th, and then back to 2nd again with the sail plan.
Yeah, we go to the
Massive
next one now.
power changes through the puffs and lulls, so huge job changing the aero package for best performance. You can easily bleed off a lot of performance by being either too deep or too flat with the sail plan.
What about the foil size and shape? Well, we don't often talk about it. The sails are way more obvious, but they make such a big difference. Could they be adding to the Kiwis' success here?
Yeah, look, the foils on board Emirates Team New Zealand only a fractionally bigger at about 1.2 square metres versus 1.15 square metres, give or take, on both boats. So very, very similarly sized. So just a slight bigger foil on board Emirates Team New Zealand than what we're seeing on Ineos Britannia. So both teams having their advantages at different points around the racetrack. The higher speeds potentially going Ineos's favour.
I'd be happy to pace up a little if you guys are.
Both teams very comfortable.
Nice breeze over here.
Tip piercing. And those tiplets on board both boats adding to the overall span efficiency of the foils. So very much like an aircraft, those tiplets actually increasing the span loading or effectively tricking the foil into thinking it's longer than it actually is. Really not a lot of options left for Ineos Britannia to dig back into this at this point of the race, but Emirates Team New Zealand just linking those pressure lines and shifts up really, really nicely, sailing their own race.
Emirates Team New Zealand at the top gate for the final time, looking completely different as they were to what they were a couple of days ago.
Speeding it up. 3.
When they round that mark, they are heading home to stretch their advantage in the match.
Big push, you guys. Nice.
49 knot
See the front of it.
exit speed there in that flat water.
2, 1, forward. I'm going to be wide here.
Yes. No turn for me. Oh, good. Button. And forward.
It's just about keeping it smooth. You can see the breeze
Again, like last
coming
time, we've
from
done it this way.
vertically
Cliff to
down
line.
onto the water. Big fans coming across the course of breeze.
The last thing that Ineos wanted to see was Emirates Team New Zealand firing past down them towards the finish line, and they're yet to make the top gate. It's been a pretty impressive performance to this point by Emirates Team New Zealand as Ineos Britannia will complete leg number 5 and head downwind towards the finish line.
Back in that. We're working away here. 2. 1. Hit it, boys. 100. 1.
It's a new look, Emirates Team New Zealand today. Just listening to the comms, it is sharper, perhaps with more focus than we'd seen before.
Not stressful at all.
Sorry about the tone on the first up there.
That's all right.
Two key moments for me is Emirates Team New Zealand getting that right-hand side of the upwind beat first time up. But secondly, I think jib choice has really made a big difference here. It looks like the New Zealanders picked the right sail.
Stretch through, aren't they?
Emirates Team New Zealand have put up the stop sign to the British comeback. They have sailed beautifully and they've sailed into a bigger lead. The Defender leads 5-2 in the match.
All the way up.
After 2 straight losses on Wednesday, Emirates Team New Zealand stemmed the tide, reasserted their dominance and secured a win. Can they stretch the lead, or will Ineos Britannia strike back? We will be back after the break with race 8. Welcome back to the Louis Vuitton 37th America's Cup match. Emirates Team New Zealand have struck back, found their winning form and are now just 2 wins away from glory. But the British are composed, confident and exuding self-belief. Can they bounce back? Let's head to the start box for race 8. Emirates Team New Zealand has port entry. Ineos Britannia is on starboard.
So just dragging them in and trigger pull. 2 for the pin.
Voice of Nathan Outridge.
Quick glance at breeze. Trigger pull's about 12 feet.
Trying to sit back here.
Hey, bottom's there. Nice and slow.
2, 1, pulled up.
Ineos Britannia are currently held out from the start line.
That's in the line.
Okay, that's your angle
The
for the
Kiwis
line.
bearing away now.
Okay, this boys.
Getting 2.
Good breeze straight to start.
Getting 2.
Expect to see a pretty even start from both boats.
Both boats are about to pull the trigger on race 8 in the match, and we are go!
That's right. Fine, do it.
We're in a better part of the path than them.
It's a slight speed advantage to Emirates Team New Zealand. Just a knot and a half.
You got a minute this way at this angle.
More speed off the line. Slight gain.
They go, we want
Working the swivel high mode, please.
They go, we wait, don't we, Andy?
I think we go in 10.
This is quite right from what we've seen.
We'll just choose our best pressure. This
BMG's now.
thinking about
307 best pressure in 10, see what it does.
in 10. If it knocks us, we go.
I like going straight here at the moment.
I'm pretty happy with that. 9 up, so I don't know if you want to go a little faster mode.
Copy.
The Kiwis were less than a metre off that start line, doing 37 knots.
Still right phase.
Punchy.
It looks patchy to the right.
Good
as
time
well,
on
so this is
distance.
all good. There's a nice
It's a
fade
keep up.
Boundary in 10.
We'll go boundary 10.
Yeah, nice pressure.
3, 2, 1, port down. It's quite lifted.
I think it's coming down. It's just gone left. I don't know.
Press a little fast mode. Oh, actually, maybe hold up and land.
Emirates Team New Zealand steaming into the top gate for the first time. They'll complete leg 1 of 8 in race 8 of the match. It's been another promising start for the Defender,
All the way.
There we go.
but again, not too much at this gate.
Really nice breeze in front of the mark. They're following.
Hold Andy.
Ineos Britannia,
Good pressure coming down
they're
here.
going to play follow the leader.
Turning down in 3, 2, 1. It's kind of a weird hole, so like,
Just so much more pressure down that side of the course. A big touchdown. They need to rebuild here quickly. Ineos.
Forward up. Yeah, my trap, game board.
Oh, big mistake on board the British team. They've lost a lot of ground there earlier on this race. So I'm going to look on board here, and oh yeah, a little skid of the rudder, and then a big touchdown on board Ineos Britannia. So really big pump of the brakes there for the British team.
Emirates Team New Zealand, 1/4 of this race done. And they are sailing Tohoro in a different manner than they were 2 days ago.
I think we're just on the wrong side of the fan right now.
That's good pressure right turn again. It's a little softer left. Quite soft on the left bike at the moment.
Yeah, you can left turn early drive or right turn. It's closer to left turn early drive this time from what we can see. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, heavy.
Swatch them.
Yeah, they're, yeah.
See the little woolies on the jib there, just indicating a little bit of stall there right at the front, or sailing into a slightly bending breeze.
Emirates Team New Zealand, a little teeny splashdown heading into the top gate, but that's 3 legs completed and heading downwind.
They're fine, all good this way.
Emirates Team New Zealand have now completed 50% of race number 8, and right now they are in control of this one.
Up and over.
Ripping one board around up there. Really big gust of pressure coming down that right-hand side of the course. 36, only 37 knots of boat speed at about 37 true wind angle, so incredible numbers.
Ineos Britannia powering into the bottom gate at, gee whiz, 40-odd knots. They are flying around the mark. You've got to love technology. You've got to love AC75s.
Massive manoeuvre there for the British, just coming in with heaps and heaps of pace on there, and that big pressure, leading both boards down to get the grip to actually turn that boat around the mark and apex that turn.
So hard if you're trailing in these conditions. There really is only one way to go.
This will come right again at some stage.
Yeah, unfortunately, the British team is really having to eat the dregs out of the chaff bag at the moment. There's not a whole lot there for them to be able to dig their way back into this from that early deficit at the top mark.
Up here on the right.
Stand by. 2, 1, forward. 2, 1, mate. Starting. Very well. 2, 1, going forward. Should lay here.
Little gains though, surely back to Ineos Britannia, so putting Emirates Team New Zealand well and truly in the crosshairs. They'll be trying to just minimise that distance and dig their way back in.
Emirates Team New Zealand, that's another leg completed. Another leg closer towards a 6-2 lead. Still plenty of legs left in the tank in this one.
Big push, you guys. Nice. Over the top, didn't quite link up.
Family just loving what they are seeing in the Kiwi corner here in Barcelona, which is parked right next door towards the base as Ineos Britannia round the mark and head down.
Hey, 2, wait. 1. 2, boys. 100.
Oh, good windward heel they have to be careful of here. British team, nice catch.
Just going light here for a sec, and then there's a good one over our shoulder.
Yeah, it's good in front. Just keep buzzing.
I think I'll have a quick look just before boundary. This is like obviously good ride and good pressures. This is the one we're trying to link up.
Blair Tuke explaining what they'll be wanting to do on the next upwind leg. So planning the chess moves 4 or 5 moves in advance, which is absolutely what you need to do as you're sailing through the pressure and the lulls so quickly.
You're hoping that decisions evolve. You don't have to make them in a hurry.
Feeling a little light just down here. Thinking cross with an early-ish tack if they do 2 jobs. I think that'll be better, won't it? I think so.
Right.
So right turn is out, Andy.
Yep.
Big push coming up for the Cyclor team in this one-board rounding.
The defender completes leg number 6, and the number 6 will have been a number at the top of their mind coming into race day 5.
Okay, Andy, you got eyes on him?
Yeah, it's a right here, so let's keep it going. Yeah, having the hole.
Late two-board call, Ineos Britannia.
Nice spot.
What are you thinking?
Not many options at the moment, unfortunately, for them.
Right turn. Yeah, board down 2-1 now.
Ineos Britannia following the leader, chasing Emirates Team New Zealand. What can they do? Is there anything they can do right now?
That's going right.
Emirates Team New Zealand have not done too much wrong in race number 8. And it is going to be, if they stay in this position, a monumental shift in the America's Cup match. 7 legs done. Next gate is the finish line.
Happy if you get soft.
And Emirates Team New Zealand fans will be just starting to feel a little bit giddy.
Ineos Britannia just about to sail into a really big puff as they come into the top of the course there. So they'll be hoping to get a little wind out of that.
And make this if we want here. And the other mark is biased, but happy. Okay, yeah, pressure's good the other way. Yeah. Okay, stand by. And board. 2, 1, made.
Ineos Britannia, they will complete leg number 6 and head down. And interesting what Coach Rob Wilson had said about that potential rudder issue.
Now all the way. Back and away.
Any imperfection on the very leading edge of the rudder absolutely can cause a disaster. It can trip the flow. Super highly loaded, those small rudders, so any imperfection can trip the flow and actually spin the rudder out. So big loss of control there.
Jibe here or being let down? Okay, yeah, still left shift if you want to take it. Okay, let's go. Board down. 3, 2, 1, mate. Turning. 1, 2, 1, board.
6 on 8, let's go.
Good shift here.
Oh, it's sweet to load. It's a set wheel. Have to go, yeah. Let's go.
It's a 1,000-metre advantage to Emirates Team New Zealand. To me, leg 7 will go down as one to remember, where New Zealand just hooked up beautiful wind shift as they work their way up the conveyor belt coming upwind to double their lead, or just under double their lead. That was a massive upwind for Emirates Team New Zealand as they head down the final leg to the finish.
It's just a thing.
I asked Ian Murray, the race director, this morning what kind of day we had in store, and he said it is a sailor's day. And that is exactly what we've seen. It has been full head out the boat, picking your way through such a complicated racetrack. It has been a masterclass from the Kiwis.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the bruise, because that could be the last of it for a while.
Friday, the 18th of October, 2024, off the coast of Barcelona, is going to prove at this point to be a monumental day for the defender.
Right, park up.
Emirates Team New Zealand have moved to match point in the match and lead 6-2. Nate, winning America's Cup, you're one race one away. How are you feeling right now? Come on.
I'm feeling like it's not done till it's done, so looking forward to seeing you on the weekend, as I said.
That's the correct answer. Well done, Nathan. Oh, Ben, just a quick question. I just sort of did hear on the comms there about a possible rudder issue that you guys may have sort of bumped into something on the way up. Has that sort of affected the performance much today for you guys?
Yeah, we had a little bit of an issue, but you know, to be honest, I think it was really came down to the first shift off those starts in both races, and whichever boat got ahead, you know, they did a really good job of defending. So, yeah, we'll come back. Tomorrow's another day.
It's match point to Emirates Team New Zealand. After 2 consecutive defeats on Wednesday, they came out fighting, delivered a return blow, and stretched their lead to 6-2. The challenge ahead is monumental for Ineos Britannia. They now have to win all 5 of the remaining races to keep their America's Cup dream alive. Tomorrow really is do or die. But history has shown it's not over until the last point is on the board. Will a sea of change sweep the British back into contention, or will the Kiwis sail into the record books? All will be revealed when the Louis Vuitton 37th America's Cup match race resumes tomorrow.